Let's get more from Ark Invest Brent Winton. He is the chief futurist at the firm. Brett, great to have you with us. It's always great to have a futurist on. We're usually so focused on the here and now. So we're focused on what happened actually last night in terms of Microsoft and Alphabet. And I'm wondering what your take from it is. You know, the Wall Street take is that Microsoft is in the lead. What's the futurist take?
I think Microsoft is more in the lead. And this is a platform transition. And typically in platform transitions, the companies that you're looking at aren't the companies that actually win. If you go back to when the PC arose, imagine you would pre-imagine that the PC was going to be a revolutionary device that was going to be in everybody's home. You might have been long IBM because IBM was the PC company, and you would have been totally wrong. Or entering the internet age, Bill Gates saw the internet coming, and he told Microsoft it was coming, and they lost. They missed out. They lost to Google. They lost to Yahoo even, and they lost to Facebook. And so here we are approaching this event horizon that is AI, and Google has all of the AI talent in the world. Hey, they've just restructured the AI division, so it's part of their core team, and they are not structurally set up to benefit from it. And it's reflecting in the results today, but I think over the coming months and years, it's actually going to become more profound. They have a lot to lose in core search, and they haven't really figured out how to respond to how large language models are going to change that business product.
So in my notes, Brad, it has that you believe that there are other ways to play AI, and you name Tesla, Caterpillar, and Deere. And so I'm wondering why you think these, and you might not necessarily think about Caterpillar and Deere immediately when you're thinking about AI, but why would you say that these are other ways to play? Are they better ways to play than a Microsoft and Google? Because it doesn't seem like you can say that Caterpillar and Deere can monetize in X, Y in such a tangible way that Satya Nadella elaborated on last night.
It's more like, do you want to be trying to pick the winner between two companies that are going to try to tear each other apart? Or would you rather look at companies that have assets in the field that others can't duplicate or replace, that they will be able to deliver AI software against to improve the financial characteristics of those assets? In the case of Tesla, it's a really simple case. They have the largest deployed fleet of robots in the world. If they can turn those cars that they have on the road today into robo-taxis, those cars go from things they've sold once and generated operating earnings on once to assets that generate ongoing operating earnings year after year after year as they operate as robo-taxis. And you're not being intellectually honest if you don't believe that the odds of robo-taxi being successful on Tesla isn't improved now relative to where it was a year ago, given how fast AI is accelerating. So there are other more defensible plays on the acceleration in AI than the mega tech companies that are all teetering on the brink of a platform transition that is incredibly treacherous.
Brett, this sounds to me, hey, Tim, thanks for joining us. It sounds to me, though, there's an evolution here that's not dissimilar from what we've seen in the financial industry, where fintech isn't necessarily, a lot of companies claim they are fintech players, but if you look at the mega cap banks, they're as fintech as anybody. When I hear about a Caterpillar's AI strategy, or when it's kind of like everyone's in the cloud. Doesn't it just seem that ultimately every business is going to incorporate AI, some better than others? But that I bring it back to Microsoft. Microsoft putting it in Office 365 products right now, maybe they can monetize it, but they're charged. It's a software company. They charge for their services. Are they going to break it out separately? They're probably keeping it and making it a vital part of Office 365 so they can just keep pricing where it is.
Yeah, the difference or the similarity that you're identifying is that Microsoft is already charging for a product, and that product will become a lot more useful to users, and so they'll be able to charge more. It's the same with Caterpillar. It's the same with Tesla, to be honest. They have already charged for a product, and suddenly that product is going to become a lot more useful because of AI. So you can look across the landscape, both at the companies that are helping all of these companies generate AI models that they can deploy against their assets, and you can look at the companies that have that distribution, that have those assets. And so in Microsoft's case, it's their billion Office users that will become a lot more productive because of their products. On the other side, Google's core search business does not directly charge users, and actually may be impaired as AI models deliver answers rather than deliver customers to additional websites. And so they're really vulnerable here against their cash cow. And so that's why I think, the quarterly results are one thing. The 2 or 3 year structural results actually look much more dire from my perspective for Google. They haven't figured out how to respond. And if you're 6 months behind in AI, that's the equivalent of being 2 years behind in traditional technology, given how quickly costs are declining here.
I'm just curious, Brett, is cat or deer held in any of the ARK ETFs?
Yes.
They are.
So
okay.
Within our ETF suite, we have our flagship portfolio. We also have portfolios that focus on kind of robotics and automation space and other specific verticals. And across all of our companies right now, the primary question we're asking is, how is this company going to enable, deploy, or take advantage of the acceleration in AI? Because it's going to change every sector and accelerate every technology.